What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road at the show here today. We have a 4-game set in Milwaukee against the Brewers, who are currently dominating the division. And let's see what we can do here. Hopefully pull a 2-game split. And here we are, top of the first, runner on first, one away. I'm standing in, batting third in the order, 242 the batting average here today. Ethan Small on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 93, it looks like, on his 4-seamer. 92 on the 2-seamer. First pitch grounded to the third baseman, and it's a 5-4-3 double play that ends the top of the first. Not the way we wanted that to go. All right, here we go. Back at it, bottom of the first. One out, nobody on. Sal Fraley at the plate for the Brewers. He's hitting .266 on the season. And he has a 1-2 count in this at-bat. Pitch from German Marquez is grounded up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. 2 away now in the home half of the first. Top of the fourth, we come back to it. And I'm standing in for the second time today. Cardinals holding a 1-0 lead here. Nobody out, nobody on, and let's see what I can do here against Ethan Small this time around. So you can see that first pitch he gave me in the first at-bat was a good one to swing at. This one is not, a 4-seamer just below the knees, and we have a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch is also outside of the zone, 2-seamer off the inside corner, 2-0 the count. Come on, big fella, drop one in there. I'd love to do some damage. Now there's one in the zone, got a piece of the 4-seamer and fouled it away. 2-1 the count after not keeping that one between the lines. Next pitch. Oh, got me to swing at a circle change low, very low on the inside corner. 2-2 the count. Next pitch from Small. Got a piece of a slider off the inside corner. I did not expect that one to hook that far in. So we have a 2-2 count. Still, I should say. Next pitch is a circle change low and inside. We take that for a ball, and we have worked ourselves into a full count here in the top of the fourth. Payoff pitch on the way from Ethan Small. And I sky a 4-seamer above the zone into shallow right center field. Right fielder makes the play there. Should have let it go. I'd be on first base for free, but no dice for me. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. Edwin Rios is at the plate for the Brewers. Good Lord. Can't get that tickle out of my throat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got a 1-2 count with nobody out, nobody on. And a little liner to me, just over my head into right center field. And he has himself a single. Alrighty. Let's move on, shall we? Top of the sixth. We are now tied at 3 runs apiece. And I'm standing in for the third time today, still rocking the 0 for today. 1 out, nobody on. Ethan Small about to throw pitch number 70 of the game so far. And this first pitch is up and in a little bit. 4-seamer not going to get the call up there. 1-0 the count. I apparently have 129 hits on the season so far. Next pitch from Small. Ooh, got me to swing over top of a changeup just below the knees. So we have a 1-1 count after not making contact with that one. 4-seamer off the inside corner, and it's called a strike. Are you kidding me? Man, these home plate umpires are getting terrible. 1-2 pitch now from Small, off the outside corner with a circle change. Evens up the count at 2-2. So at least I'm working a somewhat decent at-bat here. Not exactly great, but decent. 2-2 pitch is a circle change below the knees, and I swung on it, got a piece, and fouled it away to keep the count at 2-2. Next pitch from him. 4-seamer in the zone, late swing, got a piece, fouled it away, and the count stays at 2-2 after 6 pitches. Next 2-2 pitch is just off the outside corner and low, making the count full one more time here against Small. Payoff pitch from him, off the plate away with a slider. And we have first base for free. Could have been my second walk of the game, but nope, it's only the first. Top of the eighth, we come back to it, 4-3 ball game. I'm standing in for the fourth time today, 0 for 2 so far with a walk in my last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on here. Sandy Christensen is now on the mound in relief for the Brewers. He hits 96 with his 4-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the right-hander. Doesn't get the call even though it's in the zone over the outside corner. 33,444 in attendance here in Milwaukee. Not happy with that call. And we chop one up the middle. Second baseman's going to get a glove on that throw to get me easily at first. And that is the second out here in the top of the 8th. Bottom half of the 8th, Sal Frelick at the plate again. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He does have a walk on his line score, though. He's got a 2-1 count with nobody out, nobody on. Dan Schneider is on the mound in relief for the Redbirds. And this pitch is a ground ball right to me at second. We'll throw to first. Easy play. One away here in the bottom of the 8th. Still bottom of the 8th. 4-3 ball game. Cardinals still in the lead. Edwin Rios at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Runners on first and second. 2 away. 1-1 pitch on the way from Dan Schneider. Flip to the shortstop covering second. And that's going to end things here in the 8th. It's so tempting with that reliever on the mound to be like, Dan Schneider, derpy, derpy, derp. South Park really rots your brain. Top of the 9th, we come back to it. Redbirds have extended their lead to a 7-3 score now. 2 outs, nobody on, and I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, even though this is my 5th time to the plate. Kyle Bacchus is now on the mound for the Brewers, 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer there, 92 on the two-seamer. Slider only hits 85. First pitch from him. Ripped into deep right field. Right fielder's running back. He's going to make the play, though. So that's an L9 for those of you keeping track at home. That's all she wrote for my game here, I'm pretty sure. We come back, bottom of the 9th. Nobody out, nobody on. Letty Taveras is leading off for the Brewers here. Trying to get back in this game. 1-2 count for Taveras. Eric Swanson kicks and deals. It's a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. The throw to first will be in time, despite the weird lofty angle on that one. So that's the first out in the bottom of the 9th, and the Redbirds take game number 1. Final score 7-3. Let's move on to game number 2. You know what that means. While this one's loading in, I'm going to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order, 241 the batting average coming into this game. Pablo Lopez is now on the mound, starting things off for the Brew Crew. He hits 96 with his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, cutter at 91, sinker at 96, and a slurve at 83. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Gets the call, four-seamer on the outside corner, a little bit above the knees, and we have an 0-1 count to start things here in game number 2. Next pitch from Lopez. Late swing on a four-seamer on the inner third, and that's going to go out of play down the right field line. So we've dug an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch got me to swing over top of one in the dirt. 2-3 put out completes the strikeout, and that's all she wrote. 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the first. We're moving on. Bottom of the first, Milwaukee's already up 1-0. Sal Frelick at the plate. He's hitting 264 on the season. He's got a 2-2 count with nobody out and nobody on. Let's see what Michael McGreevy can do here. He gets the ground ball back up to him at the mound, and a 1-3 put out is going to be the first out here in the bottom of the first. A couple batters later, we have Jeremy Pena at the plate. He's only hitting 237 in the cleanup spot here. And runner on first, 1 away, 2-1 pitch on the way from Michael McGreevy. We're looking for that double play ball. Let's see what happens. It's a ground ball to the left side. That's going to be a double play. 5, 4, and 3. We go around the horn for a double play to end the first inning. We're moving on to the second, trailing the Brewers by a score of 1-0. Top of the fourth, it's still a 1-0 ball game, and I'm standing in for the second time today against Pablo Lopez. This time I have a runner on second and only 1 out. Let's see what I can do against Lopez in this at-bat. First pitch from him. Inside corner with the four-seamer, got a piece, fouled it away, and the count goes to 0-1. I'm hitting a lowly 2-0-3 with runners in scoring position this season. Next pitch is a circle change well outside. That's going to make for a 1-1 count now. Pitch number 43 of the game from Lopez is going to be outside and low again, this time a four-seamer, and the count moves to 2-1 in this at-bat. Next pitch from Lopez. Doesn't get the call on the inside corner. Just a smidge off that bad boy, and it makes for a 3-1 count. All right, next pitch. Oh, swing and a miss with a cutter on the inner third. And that's going to make for a full count in this at-bat. I've had quite a few of those in Milwaukee so far here in this series. Payoff pitch from Lopez. Just misses the zone on the outside corner at the knees. And I get first base for free. How about that? Bottom of the fifth, we come back to it. Milwaukee is leading 3-2 now. Runner on third, only one away for Sal Frelick, who's already 0 for 2 on the day. He has a 1-2 count in this at-bat. I think this is going to qualify as a sacrifice. Yeah, ground ball right side. We'll take the out at first. Runner scores, so it's a 4-2 ball game now with 2 outs and nobody on. Top of the sixth, we come back. It is still 4-2. And I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Still rocking an 0 for on the series, 0 for 5. I do have a pair of walks on my line score, though. So here we go. 1 out, nobody on. Pablo Lopez kicks and deals. And we rip one into right field. There's my first base hit of the series. We'll take that. A single is better than nothing. Moving on, top of the eighth, still a 4-2 ball game. Runners on first and second, nobody out, and I'm standing in 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored on my line score. Alex Lange is now on the mound in relief for the Brewers, and I'm going to get a dynamic challenge here. Let's just try to drive in the run. That's the whole goal here, right? Alex Lange on the mound, though. He hits 97 with the sinker, 90 on his circle change, 98 on his four-seamer. Also has a knuckle curve at 87. First pitch is that four-seamer on the inside corner. Hit me with the gas, and I couldn't catch up. Late swing doesn't make contact, so we have an 0-1 count in this at-bat. Next pitch from him. Four-seamer just above the zone, but I swung on it, got a piece, fouled it away. And we're in an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch is a knuckle curve. Got me to swing right through it. And there you have it, a 3-pitch strikeout for me. Not the ideal scenario here. We come back bottom of the eighth, and somehow the Redbirds have tied it up. It is a 5-5 ball game. Owen Miller at the plate for the Brew Crew here with a runner on first and nobody out. Or runner on third, sorry, and nobody out. 0-2 pitch on the way from Keegan Thompson. Infield's playing in. Oh, we didn't get him at the plate. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. So I tried to get the out at the plate to prevent Milwaukee from getting a lead, and instead they got the lead and didn't get out. So it's a 6-5 ball game. Bottom of the eighth, runner on first, nobody out. Riley Green at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He has a 1-2 count in this at-bat. We're looking for that double play ball from Matt Foster. Little chopper out here to second. We'll get the lead runner at second. Relay to first will be in time, so a 4-6-3 double play is how we get the first 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth. We're moving on, top of the ninth. 2 outs, runners on the corners. We're down by a run. 6-5 ball game here, and I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Brock Burke is now on the mound in relief for the Brewers, trying to close things out. He hits 95 with his four-seamer, 92 on the sinker, nothing else quick. First pitch, swing and a miss at a four-seamer in the zone, right at the top of it on the inside corner. We have an 0-1 count now in this at-bat. Second pitch from Burke. And it's popped into foul ground by the third base, and that's going to be it. Pop out and foul ground, and the Brewers win game number 2 by a score of 6-5. Let's move on to game number 3, see if we can get another win in this series before heading back home. There we go. Get her all loaded in here. Looks like they got the dome open in Milwaukee. And top of the first, 1 out, and runner on first, and I'm standing in, batting third in the order, 241 the batting average. Griffin Canning is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Looks like he hits 95 on his four-seamer. Can't see much else as far as speed. Circle change hits 90, and it looks like his slider does as well. First pitch is a curveball below the knees on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Let's see if we can do a little better here with the second pitch of the at-bat. Yeah, curveball way outside. Taken for a ball, so that evens up the count at 1-1. Pitch number 3 from Canning. Called a ball, no throw, and second base is stolen without a throw. Intriguing. Runner on second now, 1 away, 2-1 count in the at-bat. A chopper to the right side. That will advance the runner to third, even though I am out at first. So runner on third, 2 away here in the top of the first. And we can't do anything with it as we come back bottom of the first. William Contreras at the plate for the Brewers. He's hitting .285 on the season. Runner on first, 1 away. 2-2 count on this at-bat with Tommy Mace on the mound. Intriguing. Wow. Ground ball with eyes through the left side into left field. And that's going to be a base hit for him. All right, well, let's move on, shall we? Still bottom of the first, 1 out, runners on first and second. Jeremy Pena, the cleanup hitter for the Brewers, is standing in, only hitting .238 on the season. 1-1 pitch on the way from Tommy Mace. That's a ground ball to the left side. This could be a double play. Diving stop of the shortstop, but he can't keep it in his glove, and the bases are loaded now with only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Yeah, top of the third, we come back to it. It's a 3-0 ball game, Milwaukee in the lead. And I'm standing in for the second time today with 1 out and nobody on. Griffin Canning doing a heck of a job on the mound for the Brewers in this one. First pitch of this at-bat. Called strike on the with the four-seamer on the outside corner. We have an 0-1 count now in this at-bat. Next pitch from him. Circle change floated on the inner third and slightly late swing. Fouled off down the right field line and out of play. The 0-2 pitch now from Canning. Got me to swing at a four-seamer just below the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it away, so the count stays at 0-2. Next 2-strike pitch. Got me to swing over top of one in the dirt. The 2-3 put out is going to complete the strikeout. And there's a K next to my name in this one. 2 away now in the top of the third. We come back top of the fifth. It's a 6-0 ball game. The Brewers in the lead. Runner on first, 1 away, and I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 1 for 10 on the series. Griffin Canning about to throw pitch number 68 of his outing. And we send a four-seamer on the inside corner out to right field. No chance of a base hit there. Lots of air underneath that ball, and the right fielder makes the play. 2 away now in the top of the fifth. Bottom half of the inning, Gleyber Torres at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He's got a solo dinger on his line score. He's 2 for 4 on the series, though. 2 outs, nobody on. 0-1 pitch on the way from reliever Andrew Abbott. Hot shot up the middle, but we'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in plenty of time, and that ends the fifth inning. We're moving on to the sixth, trailing by 6 here in Milwaukee. All right, bottom half of the sixth. The Redbirds are on the board, but it's a 6-1 ball game. Owen Miller's at the plate for the Brewers. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat with nobody out and nobody on. Wind-up and the pitch from lefty Andrew Abbott. Is a ground ball to me at second. That'll be an easy play. You betcha. 1 away now in the home half of the sixth. Top of the seventh, we come back to it. It's a 6-2 ball game. Cardinals are trying to claw their way back into this one here. Runner on first, nobody out in the top of the seventh. Sandy Christensen is on the mound for the Brewers in relief. He hits 96 on that four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is a four-seamer on the outside corner, taken for a strike. So we have an 0-1 count to start things here in our 7th inning at-bat. Next pitch is a curveball outside, taken for a ball, and the count moves to 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Christensen. Just off the outside corner with the curveball, 2-1 the count. I guess not swinging at things is working out pretty good in this at-bat, right? The 2-1 pitch now. Come on, big fella. Off the outside corner with a four-seamer, and it's a 3-1 count after taking all 4 pitches of this at-bat. 3-1 pitch. Off the outside corner again. Man, he was peppering that spot just off the outside corner. And it's a 5-pitch walk for me. Bottom of the 7th, we come back to it. Still a 6-2 ball game. And Bryce Terang is at the plate for the Brewers. Everybody's got a belly full of Cracker Jack. Let's see how it works out for us. Terang's 1 for 3 on the day, has a 1-2 count. And a ground ball up the middle is not going to help his batting average here. Jump throw to first to get him. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. We come back later in the 7th. It's a 2-out, bases loaded at bat for Owen Miller. He's 1 for 3 on the day, has a 1-1 count in this at-bat against Andrew Abbott, who's still on the mound for the Redbirds. Wind up and the pitch here. And that's not good. It gets down in right center field. And that's going to be a 2-run single for Owen Miller. It's now an 8-2 ball game. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Apparently the Cracker Jack is not helping the Redbirds at all. 8-2 the score now in the top of the 9th. Runner on first, 1 away, and I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day with a walk on my line score. Sandy Christensen still on the mound for the Brewers in relief. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. First pitch hack into the third baseman. They're going to go around the horn, 5-4-3, and the Brewers win game number 3 by a score of 8-2. Not the desired outcome here. Let's go to game number 4, try to force that 2-2 split of this 4-game series. Come on, PlayStation Loader, and there we go. All right, top of the first, 1 out, runner on first. I'm standing in batting .239 on the season now after not doing great so far in this series. Reed Detmers is the man on the mound for the Brew Crew. He hits 95 on his 4-seamer, 96 on the 2-seamer, but nothing else quick. First pitch from him, below the knees with a 4-seamer on the inner third, and it's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch from Detmers. I think he's looking for that double play ball. He's not going to get it with that swing. 4-seamer sent out to deep right field. Is that going to get enough? The hit is over the fence in right field, and it's a 2-run dinger to start game number 4 for me. All right, number 22 on the season. Only 364 feet and a lowly 97 miles an hour off the bat. Let's see what that replay looks like from the home plate angle. Not great, not horrible. It's over the fence, and that's what counts. Bottom of the first now. It's a 4-0 ball game. Redbirds in the lead. Runner on second, 1 away for Riley Green. He's hitting .275 on the season for the Brewers. And the 0-1 pitch from Jackson Jobe. It's going to be a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Take the easy out at first. That is the second out. And the runner did advance the third on the play. So, we're moving on. Top of the second, 1 out. Runner on second. And now I'm getting a boss battle challenge against Reed Detmers. What are my options here? Drive in a run, power swing to drive in a run, or hit a home run? Let's do the drive in a run. Reed Detmers about to throw pitch number 36 of the game already here. Wow. First pitch is lofted into deep center field, but it's not going to have enough to get out of here. Probably not going to be deep enough for the runner at second to advance. It is not. He stays there, and that is just a wasted second out here in the top of the second. Top of the fourth, we come back to it. It's a 4-1 ball game now. Redbirds still holding the lead. 2 outs, nobody on, and I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Reed Detmers is already throwing pitch number 75 of the game here. And it's below the knees, taken for a ball, 1-0 the count. Second pitch from Detmers. In the zone with the 4-seamer there, just above the knees on the outer third. Got a piece, fouled it away, and the count moves to 1-1. Next pitch, up and in a smidge with the 4-seamer. Taken for a ball, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Ripped into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. We'll take the single here. And there's a quality 2-out at bat. I can't talk. And I'm standing on first with 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Top of the sixth, we come back to it. It's a 4-2 ball game. Milwaukee clawing their way back into this one. But the Redbirds are still leading by 2. 2 outs, nobody on. Bryce Wilson is now on the mound in relief for the Brewers. He hits 94 with a sinker, 95 on the 4-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Ooh, got me with the slider just off the outside corner. Not the fastball I thought it was, so I was out in front of that one, and no contact made. The 0-1 pitch is a slider in the dirt, and that's taken easily for a ball. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat, off the inside corner with a 4-seamer here. 2-1 the count. Pitch number 21 of the outing for Wilson. Got me to swing over top of a slurve below the knees. I was a bit out in front of that bad boy. And the count is now evened up at 2-2. Another sinker here below the knees, and the count is now full. And the payoff pitch from Bryce Wilson is off the plate away, and I draw another walk here in Milwaukee. So 2 away, and I'm standing on first base here in the top of the 6th. Top of the 8th, we come back, still a 4-2 ball game. And runners on first and second, 2 outs in the top of the 8th, and I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. And we get a dynamic challenge here again. I don't think it's going to happen, but only swing at pitches inside the zone and drive in a run. Let's see what I can do against Wilson in this at-bat. First pitch from him. Ooh, taken for a strike. Sinker on the outer third. And it's an 0-1 count for me. My batting average with runners in scoring position now down to a 197. Sinker almost the exact same spot, also taken for a strike. Good Lord. 0-2 the count in a hurry here. Next pitch from Wilson. Got me swinging at the four-seamer inside and up a little bit. And that K ends the inning here in the top of the 8th. We're moving on, still leading 4-2. Bottom half of the inning, runner on first, nobody out. Sal Frelick at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a home run, a double on his line score. 2-2 pitch on the way here from Cardinals reliever Keegan Thompson. And it's a ground ball to the left side. This could be a double play. 6, 4, and 3. We got her done there, even with the awkward flip from the shortstop. So that takes both runners off the base paths. Puts 2 outs up on the board in their place. But the next batter here is Riley Green. He's 0 for 3 on the day. 2 away, nobody on. 0-2 pitch on the way from Keegan Thompson here. And it's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Hurried up the throw to first. Get it there in time, and that ends things here in the 8th inning. We're moving on to the 9th. Still leading the Brewers by a score of 4-2. We come back bottom of the 9th. Nobody out, nobody on. Gleyber Torres at the plate for the Brewers. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk on his line score. Joel Payamps is on the mound in relief for the Cardinals here, trying to seal the deal. 0-1 pitch from him is a ground ball to me at second. And we'll throw to first. Easy play. First out of the bottom of the 9th is complete. We are 2 outs from the win. And we get the job done here in Milwaukee. We did surrender a run, but we win game number 4 by a score of 4-3. So that's going to be it. That's the end of the series. It's going to be the end of the episode. So for those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.